entering this trade. We're gonna enter in off that pullback. We gonna see how it's gonna react, y'all. This is how it's looking so far. We started off good, but we ended off terrible, bad, okay? And I took a terrible loss, okay? This is the loss we just took, and that is where the account currently sits. Welcome back to another episode of ReeseToRiches. I'm attempting to turn $100 into $1 million to live a life of freedom. I'm 7 weeks in. I'm 7 weeks in, so you either watch me win or play catch up later on. We only got 10 more minutes until the market opens. Well, New York session, so we're about to get ready and get into it. Y'all lock in, like, subscribe, and comment down below, and join the Discord community down below. Let's get into it. Now this week for week 7, we have one goal, and that is to get 3 high quality, high probability trades, well, 3 high quality trades, and be able to be profitable off of them for this week only, okay? Another goal we have is to stay disciplined, follow our system all the way through, follow our rules, and stay inside of a trade no matter what. Last week, we had a lot of trouble with news. We had a lot of high impact news, red folders for USD and all of that, which affected the market a lot. And if we look over here for this week, we also have a lot of high impact news for this week. Today is Monday. We have nothing for today, which is good for us for now. But all the way from Tuesday to Friday, we have high impact news. So we just gonna adapt, follow our system. So right now, if y'all look at my account, this is currently how it is looking. Not too good, not too bad. I mean, it's not like we're gonna blow it, right? Hopefully. So moving on to my charts. These are what we're gonna be looking at this week. First thing first, we have NAS 100. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see that we are in a current uptrend, bro. Right now it's looking good. It's leaving behind fair value gaps and order blocks for us. We have a current order fair value gap that's been left behind here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for price to retrace back into this. We're gonna drop down to our 15-minute to find some kind of confirmation of a reversal. Then we can hop into the trade for a long position. If it violates it, then it'll just violate it. I would not be entering a trade if it's on the way down. That was my problem for last week. I kept entering trades as it was on its way down to my areas. That was not the way to do that. I was completely wrong in that, and I paid for it, and I learned from my mistakes. That's why we're here now, bro, to learn and to shape ourselves into the person that we have to be in order to be a profitable trader and a wealthy man and to live in freedom. We have to learn and build ourselves. Moving on, it's currently 7:30 right now. New York session is open. US30. All this red up here, we have order blocks and liquidity just sitting up here. So we can expect price to tap into that and do whatever it need to do from there. Plus this is liquidity as well. Currently for US30, price is tapping into my fair value gap here. What I'm gonna do now is move down to my 15-minute and see how it's looking here. We also have fair value gaps here, plus liquidity that it might come down for. We have equal highs, which liquidity sits up here as well. What we're gonna be looking for it to do is we can see that it's currently bullish. We have a change of character here, break a structure, and it's on its way up to the upside, but price may even have that change of character because the price is bearish. We have this change of character here and a break of structure as well. It came back up to get liquidity or order block. It's either one to get what it needed, and it dropped back down, created a fair value gap, and now we are here. It's tapping into that fair value gap, maybe making a lower high to continue down to the downside. So if price end up breaking below this and closing strong, I'll be entering in for a short. That's basically what we got for US30. XAU USD is currently going strong into this zone right here. So we gonna wait till price may even create another fair value gap. So that'll be a new area of interest there for me. But if it starts to retrace back to this fair value gap here, and if it get into there and have a change of character, then I'll be going in for loans, because right now price did just break and is currently bullish. So it may be coming down for a lower high and head its way back up to the upside. But that's how it's looking for XAU USD. Euro USD price tapped into this zone, so I can get rid of that one. Damn, that's what we're looking like for Euro USD, GBP USD. GBP USD currently created this fair value gap too. Look like it's gonna close above this previous day high here. Hopefully it does. If it do, it'll come back for this imbalance here and continue to the, well, currently it's bearish. Yeah, currently this market is bearish. We have change of character up here, break a structure, and now it looks like it's gonna potentially have a shift. All right, but we'll see once it does that. And Euro USD is currently bearish as well. Yeah, since price is already bullish here, if it end up creating another break of structure, I would not be entering this trade because it's just showing me that it's gonna blow past this area here. We'll have to be patient and wait for another setup for US 30, but that's only if it does that. That's basically how we looking for this week. Depending on how everything react, we should be good this week, brother. We should be in profits this week. Honestly, we just follow our rules and stay disciplined and stay inside the trades without letting news disrupt our peace or whatever. Well, a lot of this is for Euro, but it can still affect USD. So yeah, man, depending on that, then we should be good this week, y'all. We should be good. We locked in, we loaded, and we're ready to shoot, bro. Our current balance is $247. Until price taps into my zones or show some kind of confirmation, change of character or whatever. So be sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, bro. Join the movement, join the community down below. It's for free. You don't have to pay a thing. And stay locked in. Either you gonna watch me win or you gonna hop on the train and join me. We have 14 minutes, well, 14 seconds until this candle closed, and this is how it's currently looking. It's hesitating to get that change of character. All right, so we got that change of character. I'll be entering this trade. We got that fair value gap there. We're gonna wait for a little drawback, a little pullback right there, like right here. We're gonna enter in off that pullback, take profit. Most likely gonna be targeting this liquidity down here. We gonna see how it's gonna react, y'all. We gotta stay stoic, stay emotionally in check, cause US 30 can be a beast sometime, bruh. This is currently how that trade looking, bruh. I got in a bit too late, but it's okay. We're gonna see what it's gonna do. All right, RTRFAM, we are back, and this is currently how the trade is looking. Don't ask me what that is, I'll explain later. But this is how it's looking so far. I'm feeling like price is only coming down to grab this liquidity. Explaining this large wick right here, bruh. We technically did get stopped out, but I saw it was liquidity laying all up here. I knew it was gonna target that. If I'm wrong, then I'll learn from my lesson. This is how we started the week. Okay, we started off good, but we ended off terrible, bad, okay? Here's what I'm looking at, okay? So this is what happened. I took a terrible loss, okay? This is the loss we just took, and that is where the account currently sits. We had this change of character. I entered in here. Price came up, and we had liquidity sitting up here. So it did wick me out technically. I was supposed to been exited this trade, but I knew we had liquidity sitting down here, and I knew it was gonna come back down. What I should have done here was take profit then, but I didn't. I was thinking like it was just gonna have that continuation. Price came back, tapped into this, and it closed with this change of character, and I took that big loss. So technically, this was not a high quality trade because I didn't follow my rules. I should have got out. But one thing I know I need to work on is stop loss and take profit placement. This was the trade we took today. This is the only one that we're going to take today. And we're just going to wait for another setup. NAS 100 is killing it. Price came down from this liquidity grab here, tapped into this fair value gap zone, and it didn't have a change of character, but it is showing some displacement. So I would have entered in on this change of character here. Let's see, I would have went long, probably on the drawback that it did not have. I would have placed stop loss. I don't know where I would have placed that at, but take profit about here. Maybe that's probably how I would have looked. Yeah, like I said, bro, we make mistakes. I didn't follow my own strategy. Well, I followed my strategy. Everything was aligned. I just didn't follow my rules. I got stopped out and I stayed in. That's what I got to learn from. Even though I knew it was a liquidity grab, we gonna come back from this. No kind of revenge. So that's pretty much what happened. We just gonna let the next move load, and y'all just stay tuned, stay with me. Don't be upset at me for not following my rules or whatever, bruh. Stuff happens. We do things. We are human. It happened already and it's over. We move on to the next play. Be sure y'all follow your rules. Stay disciplined. Do what you gotta do. Make your money and get out. We locked in and we disciplined, bro. Y'all stay with me, stay tuned. I am about to be on my way to the gym. I have to go pay my truck note, which is about to take all the money that I have now. Rags to freaking riches, man. I'm loving this journey, bro. Oh, I'm currently out of the gym and I gotta get my truck started up. I promise I'm tired of doing this. Every single time I gotta start the truck up or whatever. I gotta do this same process over and over and over again. And I'm about to get ready and go pay $550 for the truck note. I just gotta get a new battery though, that's it. I'm ready to get in my Maybach, bruh. I promise you I'm getting me a Maybach. That Maybach S680 Night Series, baby. Y'all stay tuned, bro. I just got out the gym, got a good workout in. Yeah, I'm finna lock in, bruh. Get on down this road and be on the way back to the crib, buddy. So y'all take care, be smooth, stay cool, you know, stay disciplined. Y'all know the grind don't stop, baby. The grind do not stop. Grand rising to my wonderful Rags to Riches family. Today's Tuesday. It is currently 7:34. New York session just opened, and I have a trade that I'm waiting to set up. So if y'all want me to bring you along, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the Discord down below to be part of the movement and the community. Sorry if I'm smacking. So today's Tuesday. We took a pretty big hit yesterday, which is okay, on US 30, but we have some more setups, okay? So I'm about to go over these with y'all real quick and we're gonna see what the next move gonna be. Y'all get ready and lock in. So before we get started, I just wanna show y'all where my account is currently sitting at. This is where it's at. With NAS 100, we have 2 order blocks. Price tapped in here, so I don't think it's valid, but here's another one. Price came up, coming back for a retest here, and it should possibly be going to the upside after that. Because on my 15-minute, we have change of character, break of structure. Right now, it looks like it's currently on a way to bypass this. So if anything closes above this, I'll be entering in for a long, because that'll be causing a change of structure in the 15-minute time frame, and it'll potentially be reaching this liquidity level right here. That is where we looking for NAS 100, US 30. I have no setup, nothing but liquidity down here, and plus I can't trade US 30 because my account is very low. I cannot afford it. Okay, moving on to XAU USD. We have an order block here that has not been tapped into yet, and also this fair value gap, which it did tap into it a little bit, and it did have a little tap and a change of character there. But this change of character happened at 6:45, which I was supposed to be up, but I wasn't. We had this change of character here. Me knowing me, I most likely would have entered in on this next candle here. Have a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Target most likely was gonna target this liquidity up here, get what it need, and maybe fall back down, or it'll bounce off this fair value gap here and keep going to the upside. So that's just something that I missed out on there, but it is okay. Moving on, we'll wait for a new setup later on or whatever. Moving on to Euro USD. Euro USD is currently tapped into this fair value gap here. If I move to my 15-minute time frame, we can see that it made that tap, and before it did, well, while it did, it created this change of character here, and it's just been consolidating the whole time. So price finally have a break, make another change of character, and now it's just I don't know what it's doing right now. So yeah, we're just gonna be patient on that. And for GBPUSD, this is the same fair value gap that we marked out yesterday. It did not come down on that fair value gap last night, which I thought it was, but good thing that I didn't stay. Well, I did stay up, but it was okay. But so far, all we have is NAS 100. We're gonna see what it's gonna do. So we're gonna be looking for a closure above this area here that'll cause a change of character. And when it closes, if I have a little pullback, I'll enter in on that pullback and ride it up to the upside. I'm also learning about, I'm also learning about take profit ones and take profit twos, because what happened yesterday, I was supposed to took profit when price was inside that liquidity. I was just thinking I had to ride it all the way down. But it's okay to take profit when you have to, right? So that's something that I'm learning about now. Until then, man, we just gonna be waiting for a nice setup, and you know, before we take it, y'all will be with me when I do. So y'all just stay tuned, keep watching, stay disciplined, follow your rules, and I'll see y'all once we have confirmation. What is going on, RTR family? It is currently still Tuesday, but later on in the day. Right now, the account is still currently at $151. Okay, we did not take a trade today. Earlier today, we had NAS 100. Okay, remember we had a fair value gap somewhere. I think it was in here or somewhere. We had a fair value gap somewhere. And this is where it was, right? Okay, so price had tapped into the fair value gap. It came back up, and I said, remember I said, if anything closed above this, it would cause a change of character. So boom, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for price to, you know what I'm saying, just wick down a little bit and have a little drawdown and then have a pullback. That price didn't have that idea. Okay, so here's what happened, bro. News had hit. We had red folder. I think it was orange and red folder news. Okay, that stuff hit and prices came down. Whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? So price shot down, bro. Price shot down and never gave me that change of character. NAS 100 out the gate, okay? Out the freaking gate until we have another setup. And this is currently how it's looking right now. We got this big old order block here, which price may be trying to retrace back to this area to get what it need. So moving on, 4 hour time frame, we got US 30, but we just gonna cross this out for now because I cannot trade US 30 for right now because I don't have enough capital for it. So we just gonna move on to XAU USD, okay? XAU USD, we have this beautiful fair value gap here. We just started a whole new candle here. So we're gonna be waiting for price to tap into this, which most likely gonna happen during London session. So I'm gonna have to either get up or, you know, stay up and monitor. I have work in the morning also, bro. Just be aware. We have this fair value gap here. Price most likely it have to come back in here, tap in, and continue this uptrend right here. Moving on to Euro USD. Same thing going on here. We have this fair value gap. Price did tap into it. We're gonna see what it did. Moving on to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, okay. We pretty much gonna try to catch some during London session tonight. We have this fair value gap here. Price did tap into that, but it came back out. So I don't know. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, we just gonna keep an eye on that. But what we really looking for is XAU USD for this fair value gap here to tap into that and keep heading to the upside. Today been kind of chill, bro. I went to the gym, ate my meal preps. I traveled and took my son to his mother. Today was cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Today was cool, man. Only thing now is, bro, I got work in the morning, bro. And I don't like doing this stuff at work. Distractions, you know? But it's okay. We gonna work through it and we gonna keep our head down and keep working. Until something happens and gives me some kind of sign, y'all ain't gonna see me until then. So y'all just stay patient, stay with me, and be patient, bro. I know I just said be patient twice, so that really mean be patient. I'll see y'all whenever we get something. We gonna let this next setup cook up, bro.
Okay, RTRFAM. I just entered a trade. It is currently 2:31 London session, bro. on GBPUSD. As y'all can see on my 4-hour time frame, price had tapped into my fair value gap here and rejected it. It basically consolidated. So when I moved to my 15-minute, y'all can see here, had a change of character here, and then it just had another change of character there, and just had this engulfing bullish candle right here. I waited for that candle just to get a little bit more confirmation for that upside movement. So this is how the trade is looking so far. Right now we're just basically playing around and break even and profit. We're gonna let it play out and see what we're gonna get, bruh.
Good flipping morning, RTR family. Right now I'm at work. I am on rescue 1. So boom, last night London session around 2, it was 2 something. I ended up entering a trade for GBPUSD, and it literally done nothing, bro. This is what I see. This is what it did all night. Right now, currently, New York session is open. We'll see. If I have to pull out, I'll just pull out. That's what we're looking like today. We gotta cut grass again today. We gotta do what we gotta do at work. So I'm not gonna be showing up pretty often. So this may even be the last time y'all see me today for Wednesday. So y'all just stay tuned and just keep moving forward, bro. Don't doubt yourself. Stuff is gonna work out. We just gotta stay leveled and consistent. Grand Rising, my RTR family. Today is currently Thursday, still week 7, 7:44 a.m. New York session is open. So yesterday I took 2 trades. And they went good. They went okay. They just ain't take profit because it started to slow down in the market. Let me explain the first trade that I took, right? The first trade I took was GBPUSD. I took that in London session. That was at like 2 something in the morning. GBPUSD had formed this fair value gap here and it closed. I have moved down to my 15-minute time frame, and this is basically what price did all that night, was just consolidated until New York session had opened, and that's when it started making this move up. And I was at work. I couldn't really lock in on the trade. I ended up pulling out early. I was supposed to pull out here or somewhere. The reason I pulled out was because I didn't want to stay in this trade all day and just for it to, slow down and stuff. So I pulled out. The same thing while in the process of this on New York Open, I saw another setup in Euro USD, and that is when Euro USD had formed. I think it was this fair value gap here. So I have moved to my 15-minute time frame. Price had entered this zone here, my fair value gap here. It had a change of character. Yeah, this was the exact thing, okay? I entered on a pullback here. I entered in about there, and that's when price just started going my way or whatever. But it also started consolidating throughout the day, so I ended up pulling out there as well. So right now, my account is sitting at $164. That was a $12 gain. Both trades was like $6. So what I'm normally gonna start doing is taking 2 trades a day. One trade is gonna be on a 15-minute and 1-minute time frame, while the other one is on my 4-hour and 15-minute time frame. It's still my same strategy. It's just me zooming in on it and trying to look for more opportunity. That's what we gonna work on today. So what I'm about to do is show y'all what I'm looking at for NAS 100. If I move down to my 4-hour, price is currently inside of my fair value gap. I'm expecting it to really violate this fair value gap here, because what is it aiming for up here? Nothing, unless it's just aiming for higher highs, bro. As y'all can previously see, the NAS 100 did have this bull run right here. So I don't know what it's gonna do. It left all this behind. So we're gonna be patient and see about that. We just gotta wait for the setup and get our confirmation and execute. That's literally our strategy, bro. We wait for a setup, wait for confirmation, and we take the shot no matter what. If it all makes sense, execute. And the second thing that I'm looking at today is XAUUSD, gold, okay? Basically the same thing with gold, bruh. Gold had an uptrend to take out all liquidity and order blocks that was up here previously. So now it looks like it's gonna be shifting. We got a left head, right shoulder, bro. God dang. And like it's doing now, currently violating this fair value gap here, most likely on the way to this order block and liquidity. We have an order block and liquidity here, so on and so forth, bro. Just wait for price to tap into this zone. Once price taps into here, then I'll be good. Or it may even have a pullback into one of these fair value gaps here to continue to the downside. Simple. My next plan is to see if I can be smooth in the markets, mark my fair value gaps here, basically get a 15-minute bias and jump down to my 1 minute time frame once price taps into my zone, and once it show me a shift of structure, like a change of character, and show me confirmation, then I'll be getting in for either buys shorts or longs, depending on what it does. Okay, so that's my other plan today, though. Like, that's how I want to do. I want to take one fast scalp trade and my other 4-hour 15-minute time frame, in and out, basically. So right now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go on and mark out this fair value gap here, because this candle here has 3 more minutes to close. And yeah, we're gonna see how I perform, bro. We're gonna wait for this candle to close, because it may even come up and take this fair value gap out. So we just gonna be patient on that. It also has another break of structure inside of my fair value gap zone for the 4 hours. So we're gonna see, bruh. Basically my plan is to, when price really taps into this and cause that change of character here, I'll be going in for buys, bro. So right now we're working to get that change of character, y'all. Once we get it and it close strong, we'll be getting in, bro. Get in on the pullback. Alright, I'm in currently. We're gonna watch it play out. Let me place a stop loss and everything. This is how the trade playing out. There go that momentum, y'all. That's what we were looking for. We're gonna try to max out our take profit though. We're gonna see if we can max it out. That's the reaction we're looking for. Alright, I'm out. I am out. That was the trade that's our very first trade, bruh. So we got out here. That was a 1 to 2.81 risk to reward, bruh. That was another $12 gain right there, y'all. I think I'm on to something with this kind of trade, bruh. So that was I can't believe I just did that. What the hell? That's gonna be considered as one high quality trade, y'all. I'm satisfied with that, because I'm just proud of that one trade right there. That was literally like, I basically surpassed my 3 high quality trade for this week, because I took 2 high quality trades. They just started consolidating and I didn't take profit. I took out in the middle, right? It may still keep going up though, but we got equal highs, right? Oh, I was wrong. Oh shoot, look at that. That is amazing, bro. I can't believe, like, I read that correct, bro. I'm pretty happy about what I just did, bro, honestly. And it's not emotional, it's just pride, really. I'm proud of what I just did. So I thought about something. I thought about it. When you think about something and it makes sense, bro, pursue it. Because I see how long trades can play out, especially my 4-hour to 15-minute. That can play out throughout a whole section. A whole session. So I wanted to be in and out, really. So I was thinking, like, what if I can do the same thing but on a lower time frame? And I did it, bro. Like, I did it on my 15-minute and 1 minute time frame, and it's basically in and out. So once my capital grow and my account grows, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to make much more in a short period of time. Like, that is an amazing move right there, and that's why I'm proud of it. So I'll basically be doing 2 types of trades potentially every day if I have the setup for it. With that being said, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm finna get ready and monitor this and end up going to the gym around 9:30 or 9:40. I'm gonna leave and go to the gym. Hopefully, y'all get that good background. RTR family, bro. We are back. It is currently 8:14. Still Thursday. Nothing changed. Price is moving pretty slow, which I expected to do outside of New York session or London session. Tomorrow is Friday, so we gotta be in and out Friday. Good morning, RTR family, bro. It's Friday. Currently 6:39. New York session is not open yet, but I think I see something cooking up. This is an order block on my 15-minute time frame. Price just tapped into that. Now I'm looking for a reversal in my 1-minute time frame. If I have a change of character here, then shouldn't I be going in for a buy for a long? This is currently where my account's sitting at right here. Another thing I'm waiting on is gold. If this candle here closes with this fair value gap here, then I'll mark that out and see if price gonna return to this area and then continue to the downside to this order block here as well. I'm only looking at S100 and gold for right now. All right, so we do have a change of character here. We do have a change of character. I'm gonna wait. I ain't even gonna enter, I don't believe, but we just gonna see if it does have a pullback, depending on how that closed like that. I don't know, I'm gonna stay patient, y'all. I am gonna stay patient. If it TP, it just do that, you know. It's cause it's something that I'm not sure about. So I would have been stopped out. Yeah, this is why y'all gotta stay patient, bro. And you gotta wait for your sign. You gotta wait for your signal. Damn, did we get that change of character? We got a change of character, y'all. And now, damn, I missed it. I missed the move, y'all. I would have got in on this pullback, put my stop loss there with a 1 to 2 risk to reward. I missed the entry, bro. That was my whole trade. It's all good though. We're gonna see if we get a nice break of structure, man. In a moment like this is when most people start to get FOMO, fear of missing out, and they'll start entering some dumb stuff. So whenever you, bro, just stay focused. The market always creates an opportunity for you. So don't get the chasing. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on. Focus on yourself, and you'll most definitely be able to take quality trades, bro. You'll be able to take quality trades. I just missed this whole trade right here, and it would have TP'd me within 4 minutes, bro. Now I'm just gonna be patient and wait for a next move. It's not even New York session is not even open yet. So I know there's more opportunity to come. I just have to be patient and wait for a new opening. If it gets another change of character, because we are in a bearish market, price is bearish. We have this break of structure here going to the downside. Price just reacted off of this fair value gap here. Now it may even be coming down. It's just reacting off of that fair value gap. We also have this order block here, so we're just gonna be patient. Did I miss another move? What the hell? I did. What the hell? Bro, I talked too much, don't I? I would have entered in on this change of character here, about here, put my stop loss there, and had a 1 to 2. I would have maxed that out, bro. My ass over here missing trades, bro. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I'm low key, I'm liking this 15-minute and 1 minute instead of having this to enter in on the trade and wait all day. I like to be in and out. This is much durable. Depending on how these react off of this, do we need a reverse? Yeah, we're gonna need a reversal. Yeah, unless we get a change of character, we can't react. Not just yet. It look like Nas is cooking something up for us. We gonna enter. Let's go in for a long on this pullback.
we in for a long right here. Set stop loss right there. And we're gonna see how this perform, bro. It was a little slippage right there, but it's all good. I did not get in right there. Got in about right here. What the hell? Damn, I'm in for XAU. What the fuck? I'm in for XAU USD, bro. Oh my gosh. What is it doing over here? I got in for the wrong fucking pair, bro. A fucking another one. That's crazy, bro. Now I'm mad. Like, how can this happen, bro? I missed a whole nother fucking move, bro. Now I'm mad. Like, I have a reason to be mad at this dude because I was on point. I was in, bro. But I entered in for fucking gold. Like, oh my gosh, bro. And I hit TP. That's crazy, dog. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, what the hell? Bro, I entered in for gold, my dog. Man, cause I'm over here looking like, I know I hit buy, but my price was going down. I'm like, what the hell is going on, bro? And I look in the corner, it says XAU USD. I missed a whole nother move after sitting here waiting for it. Yo, this is funny as hell, bro. This is gonna be me officially exiting the charts for week 7, bro. 3 high quality trades missed. We just gonna be more persistent and more effective next week for week 8. This will be the end of week 7. I'm about to get ready and go to the gym and things and take my cold shower now and get ready and go to work. Not work, but you know, I gotta edit and things of that nature. So this week was very good, except that big loss that we took Monday, which is fine, bro. Like, we are building something great. We're not gonna get it on the first try. That's simple, bro. That comes with trading, that comes with life. You're not going to get it on your first try. So just keep your head down, keep grinding, and don't give up. You know, that's what it have to be something that you're willing to make risk for. So don't give up, bro. Keep working, keep grinding, dude. Like, that's all I can say, bro. When it comes to trading, you just gotta have a strong mindset. And right now, I'm in the making. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. I am in the making. This is all I ever think about. This is all I ever think about. I eat, sleep, shit, all of it, bro. This is all I think about. I dream about it. I act on it. I do everything that is related to trading right now and content. So content has always been my thing. So content was coming with me on this journey. Trading is something I just fell in love with, and I'm liking it. So even though I'm in a huge drawdown right now, I started off with 100. I scaled that 100 all the way to $460. I didn't like the strategy I was using because the guarantee wasn't higher than the loss. You know what I mean? You should get what I mean. I wanted to switch to something that would work for me, that would fit in my schedule, and that I can align with. So that's what I did. I worked out a new strategy, which is my 4-hour, 15-minute, and my 15-minute, 1-minute strategy now. So like, it's something that aligns with me, my schedule, my timing, and all that, bruh. I'm more in love with that new strategy. And in the making of that strategy, I lost all my money. So now that my strategy is pretty much down pat, and everything aligns and it's showing the potential that it has, I'll be able to make my money back. Literally, for real, like that is no doubt. I'll be able to make all my money back and even more. Okay, so yeah, we just got to be more persistent and precise
like what I did today. I missed 3 high quality trades, bro. That would have been, I would have been up at least about maybe a good $30 to $50. Yeah, bro, I would have made a good chunk back. So yeah, but we good. We are going to keep going. We're gonna stay locked in and focused. And I would love for y'all to do the same. So if y'all want to join this journey with me and start your own, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and join the community down below, the Discord community, because that is where we all are gonna thrive at. That's where we're gonna share our trades and such, bro. Everything is gonna go down there. That is our community, okay? The RTR compound. RTR stands for Rags to Riches. The journey that I'm on is Reese to Riches. It's me personally to riches. You can add your own initial in the front of it, you know, to make it your own thing, okay? So it'll be great to inspire other people to get on the journey to riches or just for a better life. So y'all just stay locked in with me. Stay with me, bro. I know it's pretty slow right now, but we have to start off slow. We just can't go in gunning. A lot of things can go wrong when you just go in gunning. We got our system down packed. We have our pairs down packed. And we have our timings down packed. We got everything down packed. So week 8 should be our best week yet, okay? I can see the progression. I can see the change that I've been going through personally on this journey. And I'm becoming a better person, a better trader, a better content creator, a better everything. I am aligning with the vision that I have for myself from a few years from now. So we're on the right track. We're on the right path. We're gonna stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep grinding, keep our head down with no distractions. With that being said, y'all stay tuned for week 8, because week 8 is gonna be our best week yet. Just prepare for it. I love y'all. Stay committed. Rags to riches. And we out.